In Your Dreams review, A Dream to Familiar. Netflix's original animated offerings can often be split into two distinct groups. On one side, you have the inventive, director-driven projects, films like Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, The Sea Beast, and Wendell and Wild, that pushes creative boundaries. On the other, we found the films, often helmed by new directors, that feels less like original visions and more like visual or narrative echoes of works from Pixar, DreamWorks, and Disney. While this second group started with wonderful surprises like Klaus and the Willoughbys, recent entries such as Leo and Over the Moon have settled into a pattern. They entertain the children of today but are rarely remembered tomorrow. Director Alex Wu's feature debut, In Your Dreams, sadly falls squarely into the latter camp. Wu, who previously served as a story artist on 6 Pixar films, attempts to launch his own studio with this story of a young girl and her brother. The premise is simple and classic. After finding an enchanted book, the siblings become linked, sharing dreams filled with strange creatures and vivid, colorful worlds that reflect their deepest anxieties. Their shared goal is to find the Sandman, who they believe can grant them a single wish, keeping their parents together as their marriage fractures. The film's most glaring flaw is a crushing sense of déjà vu. Visually, the experience is a constant reminder of other studios' successes. You'll likely catch glimpses of Wreck-It Ralph, Inside Out, Mona, and even the color palette of Trolls. There's a particular scene that bizarrely recalls the aesthetics of Sausage Party that somehow made the final cut, further highlighting the jarring mix of influences. This parade of borrowed ideas prevents the world from ever feeling truly immersive. From the generic sand creatures and the tired animal sidekick to the Sandman himself, everything about the characters and creatures' design blends into a generic animated haze. The overall emotional arc feels like a remix of The Boss Baby, Inside Out, and last year's Spellbound. Despite its lack of originality, the central sibling bond manages to be mildly effective, driven by a genuine spirit of adventure. The film does land one truly touching moment when the older girl finally learns to love and accept the younger brother she previously despised for his strange, gross behavior. That scene, in particular, it carries a deep emotional resonance and could have served as the film's powerful core. Yet, In Your Dreams chooses to pivot, focusing instead on the heavy theme of divorce. In doing so, it bites off more nuance than it can chew. Like Inside Out, it insists that children must accept that bad things happen and that sad feelings shouldn't be repressed.